So the Barbie movie is teased, and it gets this wildly optimistic reaction. All the cynicism of the 1990s is gone, and people just embrace stupid ideas now. This movie had one of the biggest opening weeks for a movie ever. It had the biggest opening for a film written by a woman. Everyone is going bonkers for this goddamn movie. There was not a single person in any of my social circles that said, "What the fuck is this? A movie based on the stupid toy doll that is meant for adults?" I see a few things happening here, people. With my fellow millennials, the infantilization has begun and is in full effect. You see, there was a period of time, like 15 or so years ago, where the line of delineation between being a kid and being an adult started to blur. I don't know, it could be any number of things, from the rise of nerd culture, cosplay, fashion, social media. I don't know exactly when or how it happened, but it is now totally acceptable for someone in their mid-30s to still collect Pokemon cards. Or I guess in my case, since I'm, not holier than thou, wear a lip ring and have colored hair like I'm stuck at a perpetual Blink-182 concert in 2003. If this movie had been previewed in the theaters in the 90s, however, I can't help but to think, I can guarantee you after the trailer, in the theater you would have heard somebody say, "Stupid." But this brings me to my next thing that I think has happened to my fellow millennials. Poptimism. This is a term that's only ever used in the music world, but it is defined as the belief that pop music is as worthy of professional critique and interest as any other type of music. So it was a group of people, I'm going to assume probably influencers. They banded together and they said to critics, you know what? Artists like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Katy Perry, they're just as valid as your highbrow critical darlings like your Radioheads, LCD Sound Systems, and Regina Spektors. I feel like that mentality right there has also crossed over into pop culture writ large. Yes, I just said writ large. Don't I feel smart? Millennials and Gen Z have leaned so heavily into irony that we actually like the things we wear, listen to, or watch ironically. If someone is wearing a Phil Collins t-shirt these days, they probably actually like Phil Collins. I mean, it wouldn't be ironic if I did it, because I actually do like Phil Collins. So there's that component too. Infantilization and poptimism provided rich soil for a feature-length Barbie movie. Speaking of society, however, I am kind of troubled by how quick people are to follow directions from big corporations with a lot of money. For a movie that is supposed to be subverting consumerism, it sure is pushing consumerism in its marketing. I made a post on my Facebook page a couple weeks ago asking the question, what was the budget for the marketing of this movie? I'm seeing Barbie and pink shit everywhere. They even turned that little purple fruit candy on Candy Crush into bees to further promote the Barbie movie. What the fuck? I can't even escape it here. And yes, I still play Candy Crush. I think it's a fun game. It's a fine game. And of course now everyone is dressing in pink and it's Barbie themed this and Barbie themed that. I haven't seen this type of strong arming in marketing since TikTok broke into North America 5 or 6 years ago. It's kind of scary how quick so many people are to do a thing because it's a thing everybody else is doing. The irony, of course, is not lost on me that I am also talking about the Barbie movie, but I'm coming at it from more of a, wow, this is kind of creepy angle, and not a, oh my god, I have to buy a pink wig, some pink boots right now and start making some TikToks angle. But then again, having dissenting opinions is kind of my brand at this point. Also, I would like to point out, I am in no way coming at this movie politically. I've heard all the mild controversies about feminism in the movie and stepping on the guys to make the women look better, whatever. I don't really care. I'm not talking about any of that. I made this video almost as a thinking out loud kind of thing, why are so many people hyped up about a movie based on a mass-produced doll from the 90s, and I guess now still? And B, why are people so quick to digest anything fed to them by the media, as long as it's got enough hype behind it, that is? I don't know, kind of a random rambling video, but do make of it what you will. By the way, I haven't seen the movie, and I don't plan to because I'm an adult. Anyway, I'm kidding. To a certain degree, I'm kidding. To a certain degree, I'm not kidding. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think about this whole Barbie thing? Judging by my YouTube demographics, like 98% male, I'm assuming that a lot of you are also not chomping at the bit to go see this. Although I've heard it was good, but you know, I don't care. I don't care about it. I'm going to wait until the G.I. Joe movie comes out. Then I'll go. No, I don't know. I didn't see that movie either because I know that they do have a G.I. Joe movie. Anyway, guys, until next time, have a good rest of your night.